Hey guys, Adam aka Atheist Radical here. So, I have a bone to pick. Quite the big bone. I'm a huge anime fan, obviously, as people have figured out. And there's just a lot of people from different sides who feel like they need to play the elitist game. And I make no bones about it. I fucking can't stand elitism. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't give a shit for the reasons why. Elitism is just fucking snotty bullshit. It's just people being snobs, people being fucking righteous, people thinking that they are the ones that get to decide who does what. And there are two different sides of this coin when it comes to anime, and it's really starting to fucking piss me off. I've had enough with this bullshit that I've been seeing online for the last couple of months. I'll go to the first half, which is the half that affects me more. And it's the people that are like, oh, you watch harems, or oh, you watch ecchi content, or oh, you watch nothing but comedies. Like, you need to watch the serious stuff. You need to watch the really popular stuff. Like, why you gotta be so hipster? Well, like, you get all these varying fucking things, but they all amount to the same thing. You're not watching what I'm watching, so you must not be a real anime fan. You're watching it for some other bullshit reason. So let me make this fucking clear to any of these fucking morons. It's pretty goddamn simple to understand that you are different from everybody else out there. Again, we're going back to this fucking identity politics bullshit where everybody wants to put people in groups. Every single one of us is different in every conceivable fucking way. Whether it's looks, whether it's personality, whether it's interest, and that goes as deep as fucking anime. Some of us don't like Sword Art Online. Some of us don't get into stuff like Attack on Titan. Some of us look at Darling in the Franxx and don't even fucking watch it because I don't like mech anime, and I don't even care what's so interesting about the way that the characters interact with each other and the romantic stuff and whatever. I looked right at that poster. And I looked at the trailer, and I said, you know what? I have no interest in that, because I've never had a mech anime that I've gotten deathly into. I just do not associate with mech anime. And there are people out there that think that I am not a true anime fan because I'm not watching a show like Darling in the Franxx. Or I'm not watching an Attack on Titan, or I'm not watching Sword Art Online, or I'm not watching Fairy Tail, or whatever the fuck. Again, it comes down to this idea that they believe that they are the high class, that they are the creme de la creme of anime fans. And the reality is you are no fucking better an anime fan than anybody fucking else. No matter what shows they're watching, no matter how many shows they're watching, and no matter how often they fucking watch them. Some of us like comedies. Some of us like drama. Some of us like horror. Some of us like fucking nothing but harem and ecchi and sex all over the fucking place. And there is nothing wrong with any of that. For the people that literally just think that watching harems or ecchi content is just gross, grow the fuck up. We all understand that what we are watching is fake, which is why we find it more than okay to watch, because it's just silly. And by the way, I really do love harems, and it isn't just because there are girls walking around with their tits hanging out all the time, which, by the way, most of the shows that I watch don't fucking have that. I don't watch High School DxD. I don't watch fucking Masuo Gaku NHXH. I don't watch the fucking shows that are just nothing but screenshots. I watch shows that are funny. I watch shows that have an interesting concept. Infinite Stratos is one of my favorite anime of all time, and yeah, it's a fucking harem, but you know what it also is? A really good battle anime. A really funny anime. And actually, an anime that has probably a better and more diverse cast of characters than a lot of your fucking shows. So don't come here and tell me that I don't know what I'm fucking doing, that I'm not an anime fan because all I watch is that crap. I watch fucking everything. I give everything a fair shake. The reason that I don't watch stuff like Darling in the Franxx is because I gave mech anime more than enough of its fair shakes. It clearly doesn't work with me, so I don't watch them. By the time this spring season ends, I will have finally completed full 200 plus anime. That's not a small number. When even at the very least, if what I watched was 200 seasons of 12 episode only anime, that's a lot of fucking episodes. That's what is that? Fucking doing the math in my head. That's like what, 240 oh, my math is so fucking terrible. God damn it. 12 episodes at 200. Oh my god, why am I so bad? I think it's 1200. No, it's fucking 2400 fucking episodes, isn't it? Jesus fucking Christ, I'm retarded. It's crazy, man. Like, just because let's say I wouldn't say half of what I watch, but like, let's just say that because like a quarter of what I watch, maybe even at most a third, happens to be shows that have a bit more of an emphasis on ecchi content, like, why does that make me a lesser fan? You know, when you put in the work, when you actually participate, you buy the merch, you talk about it endlessly, how does that not make me an anime fan? And when people go and be like, oh, you're not a true anime fan because you watch harems, it's like, go fuck yourself. You watch some real fucking crap. By the way, the people that fucking get on my ass about harems, these are the same fucking retards that were talking about how amazing Citrus was, a show that was about a fucking stepsister who was fucking sexually assaulting the other. Fucking ridiculous. So there's that half. The other half is one that may not be necessarily pissing me off the most, or pissing me off as much, but I do understand the lunacy of it. So there are people out there that are getting really fucking butthurt that there are celebrities out there that happen to say they like anime. Now, I fully understand that when random McCelebrity doucheface goes out and says, I'm really loving Attack on Titan right now. Sure, it's a little perplexing because he's only listing off shows where you know that's pretty much a Google search away. You just look at what's trending in anime and those shows pop up. It is a little mysterious. It is a little kind of okay, are you really watching this stuff or what? Or are you just trying to get attention? Either way, I don't even think it matters fucking anyway, because if you are waiting on bated breath for what fucking Kanye West says, or what fucking any other major celebrity says to validate your taste in anime, you're fucking idiotic. Just enjoy your hobby. I don't fucking play video games and then wait for fucking, I don't know, Taylor Swift to come in and say, oh, I'm playing this new game. And be like, oh, thank God. Somebody else gets it. Somebody understands me. That's not how it fucking works, man. Just enjoy it. I don't watch anime for validation. I don't play video games for validation. I don't play my guitar to be validated because, you know, fucking Slash plays guitar, so oh my god, it's not just me, somebody else understands. It's not that. In the reality of things, I just do it because I like doing it. I don't watch anime to be popular. I don't watch anime to feel a certain way. I watch anime because when I first started watching it, I got into it, and I keep doing it. That's how simple it is. It doesn't require me to go out there and try to be something I'm not. Anime is just part of who I am. It's become that. And I don't need to let it affect me that fucking Michael B. Jordan says he likes a certain show that's really popular and lists off another show that's also really popular and doesn't list any shows that, you know, would be a little bit harder to hear, to know of, or at least to have heard of before. Sure, would it have been nicer for him to say, oh, I watch Sword Art Online and I also watch Death March, or hey, I watch, you know, I'm trying to think what like, I don't know, let's just take a show that's like not in the top 10 on my anime list, like seasonal, you know, popularity chart. Like, fuck, like say they just watch Flying Witch, say they watch fucking, I don't know, but like when they list off Attack on Titan or Dragon Ball Z or fucking Sailor Moon or whatever else, like, yeah, I understand. It's a little, you kind of have to raise an eyebrow to that, because sure, if because it's the same thing with music for me. I don't like the people that go around and just listen to what's popular. For fuck's sakes, man. We have all the tools out there. There's YouTube, there's Spotify, there's fucking Google, for God's sakes. And people are still stuck in this thing where they listen to the radio and say, oh, that's the music I'm supposed to listen to. Fucking go out and find shit. Every month, I end up doing a run of Crunchyroll's entire library to see if there's anything that's been added that I've missed. And just take a look at something. Like, the amount of shows that I have completed and loved by just going through libraries and finding shows that I'm like, you know what, that sounds like an interesting concept, I'll give that a shot. Fuck, like, one of my favorite shows at one point was Outbreak Company, a show that is literally about another world that ends up being like a fantasy fucking JRPG world. And when Japan has the knowledge of this world existing, do they send in the military like in Gate? No. They send in a fucking guy who is a giant otaku just to teach them about their culture, aka manga. It's a stupid concept, but it's a fun show. And I never would have given that a shot because it would never have been on any charts where people were being like, oh, you gotta watch this show. No, I found that on my fucking own. I found Infinite Stratos on my fucking own. I found Fooly Cooly purely by accident. Some of my most favorite shows, no one had ever talked about. No one had mentioned, I just found. Same goes for music, same goes for video games. I was playing Persona before everybody else was gushing about it. I found it by accident when Persona 3 came out. And I fucking adored that game. And I told people, look, go take a look at this. You know, because no one was talking about it. And the same goes for anime, man. Whenever I got friends now that come up to me like, hey, what's something that you're really liking that, you know, nobody else is really watching right now? Because they want to find out diamonds in the rough. You know, that's the beauty of being someone who goes out there and just tries to find stuff on his own. You get to be that guy that found that really good anime that no one else was looking for. So, for the people that are just like, you know, oh, I just watch the popular stuff. Like, when they just list off popular shows, I get it. I get why people get a little bit up in arms about it. Because they're thinking, like, dude, can't you at least try to watch something and like something that isn't just what a top 5 seasonal anime looks like? And I get it. But going back to what I was saying earlier, man, like, it doesn't piss me off to the point that I'm like, oh my god, you know, anime is being taken away from us. It's going to get ruined. Motherfucker. Anime is never going to get ruined. Take a look at what Japan fucking does. Look at what Japan creates. If anime was getting ruined because people were only watching the popular shit, then we'd never be getting fucking other stuff. But everybody in Japan watches whatever the fuck they feel like over there. They participate in it. They buy the merch. They go out there and talk about it. And guess what happens? Stuff gets made. And it keeps getting made. And because we have stuff like Crunchyroll to take the shows that will never be dubbed, they'll bring it over here and at least put subtitles over it. And we can enjoy the stuff that is popular in Japan because they don't give a shit about stereotypical norms. They don't give a shit about what's popular. They watch what they fucking want, and they don't give a fuck what anybody says. So why don't we start adopting that purpose? Go out there, watch what you fucking want, talk about what you want, and don't let fucking somebody tell you otherwise. Whether it's somebody telling you that, oh, you're watching this piece of shit, oh my god, that's disgusting. You're watching stuff with boobies in it, as they watch their fucking boy love shows and their fucking rapey shows like Sword Art Online. Go fuck yourself. And when it comes to the people that are also being like, oh my god, fucking this celebrity that everybody loves right now, they're also watching anime too. Oh my god, they're gonna kill anime. Fucking get a fucking grip. Everyone, fucking stop. Just watch the shit you like, talk about the shit you like, and fucking stop telling people what they're supposed to do, because it's not your job, it's not your position. This is a hobby, nothing more and nothing less. You are not a politician, you are not in a place of power. Shut your fucking mouth. Just enjoy the shows like everybody else. And if I just happen to not like Sword Art Online, if I just happen to not like Attack on Titan, not because I think it's shit, but because it doesn't associate with the stuff that I'm into, then fuck off. You don't get to decide what I watch. Just like I don't get to decide what you watch. I can suggest, but I sure as shit ain't gonna tell you that you cannot watch that show because you have to watch that show. That's not how it fucking works. I will never pretend to make that work. Just fucking watch your shit and get out of my face. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.